Go. There's a party. In mein Hose. Und you're invited.
Hello.
Yo, we live?
Mm-hmm.
Looks good.
Sorry, I had to finish that last pretzel, actually. It was good. I'm eating Twisted, those hard pretzels.
I always sleep on the hard pretzels.
They're kind of shitty, dude. No, you're not missing anything.
No, they're kind of shitty, but it's like the salt keeps you coming back for more.
The salt is what is bringing me back
It's
to
the
these
salt.
time and time again.
It's something special about pretzel salt. I don't know what it is.
It's like that rock
Probably because
salt.
it's just all natural MSG.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's literally addictive.
That's God's MSG right there.
These are definitely the worst pretzels out there, though. I mean, you cannot do worse than just a baked, tiny
Store
little,
brand,
just a
hard pretzels.
little hard as a rock, dude. Just
That's like some pioneer food. Did you ever eat
this
those?
bird food, dude.
Did you
It's
ever
good.
have like one of those in elementary school? Like someone will come to your class and like they tell you about pioneer life and they give you like the little crackers. I can't remember what the fuck they're
No,
called.
dude, I wasn't young enough and lived here enough at the time to.
They didn't do that in Cali.
No. I
Nah.
missed a lot of shit down there that, like, I would come up here and people would be like, oh, did you ever do this? Like, dissect something awesome.
You guys
You know?
didn't do dissections?
No, I did one.
Oh.
And then,
Was it a frog?
no, it was a squid. And then they made us sign the paperwork with the squid's ink sac. It was a tiny little squid, but yeah, I remember that. And I don't really like that I did that. I'll tell you the truth. I mean, it was dead already, but
I mean, we did frogs here, and
that's the
dude,
classic. That's when you hear on TV. Like,
we had one Mexican girl that was like, oh my god, like the
Yeah.
whole time. So I had to hit her with the fucking pick up the frog and like articulate its limbs and hit her with the hello my baby, hello my darling,
damn.
hello, and she almost threw up, dude. It was the best. A common dude W.
Absolutely. That one, I was kind of
Grossing
bummed.
out girls, that's classic.
I was bummed that I didn't get the frog, to be honest. Back then, when I didn't care about killing animals, I didn't give a shit back then, dude. I was like, yeah, of course I would sign my name with its,
Yeah.
defense mechanism.
I mean, it is pretty educational to open up an animal.
That's funny, because I was just thinking, I didn't learn shit from that. I didn't.
Oh, I did. Oh, did you pay attention?
Yeah. What did you fucking learn? Tell me frog anatomy right now.
Their guts are shockingly similar to ours.
Go on.
They got all the same shit. They got a little liver. They got a little heart. They got a cute little intestine.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You're right. You sound pretty educated about frogs.
Well, I mean, how
They just little everything.
they got like a little version of what we got. They basically that's why they choose frogs.
That sounds
for
like somebody.
dissection.
That sounds like somebody who has never even seen an animal.
Oh, like someone pretending to have dissected a cat. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, they got like a little heart. They got like a little tiny cat.
Just
stomach.
like littler versions of what we have.
Yeah, no, but unironically, that's what it looks like. They do frogs because not only do they have the same guts as us, but they're all like in pretty much the same place. It's different. No, if you don't know, different animals have different gut. Like cows have like 4 hearts or 3 stomachs or some shit, dude.
yeah, like cows or
They're
whatever.
all fucked up. They're all fucked up.
Was it cows have like
cows.
4 stomachs?
Yeah, something
That's
like,
where they make the cheese
yeah.
in the stomach of the cow.
Yeah, they you just kind of grind all 4 stomachs together and you get cheddar.
Yeah. There's a auxiliary or like a valve you switch for cheese.
Yeah, if you want cheese and milk to
Or
come out.
or you can put it in the middle and get the swirl.
Yeah, you got like the soft serve cheese milk.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, disgusting. But do you want milkshakes?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we need cows for American.
No, I meant the
excellence in
swirl
American
was gross.
culture.
Milk and cheese individually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all good shit. You know
don't-
what?
you
Even
don't
probably
dip, you
milk
don't dip
cheese.
your cheese in milk.
No.
No, I've never even fathomed that idea.
At first, I was like, "Yeah, that is gross," but I don't know. Milk cheese, dude.
I mean, it's just milk.
Warm milk, like get it like super hot in the microwave and just sprinkle in some like
Oh, do you ever do that with cinnamon?
with milk.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
You heat
no.
up milk with like a little bit of cinnamon.
Warm milk.
Yeah.
Warm milk
No,
is
hot
kind
milk.
of baby
Not
shit.
warm milk. You get some hot milk and cinnamon. And, dude, it's Betty Bye time.
Damn, that's so funny because I remember a time in my life trying that, like to sleep. I was like, okay, I've heard about warm milk all my life. So I tried some, and I just like my literal reaction was like, I feel like a fucking baby, dude. Like this,
Well, yeah.
this sucks.
I mean, it's kind of baby shit.
It's gross too. It's just gross. It's like tit milk. I mean, come on. That's some. That's almost some
Have you-
Oedipus shit, dude.
You had the forbidden milk?
No, or like Freud. That's like some Freudian shit. Like you get the warm milk, and you're like, oh, it's just like my mom's. That's where my mind goes.
I don't know. Well, see, I guess I'm not a pervert, so I never thought about that. I was just like, this tastes nice.
Well, now you will.
Well, now I have to. You've given me the forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, it's like the insight, Bloodborne. You know.
Yeah, too much insight. You just gave me insight. I'm not.
Now everything's fucked up.
No. God. Yeah. What? How do you get rid of that?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But that's just my life. You know, I can't drink warm milk.
Yeah, because you have too much insight.
Do I have to exist in this alone? Like, you should have to be off put by warm milk now.
I mean, I haven't done that in a while, but
Oh, okay. No, I just meant like.
not since I was like 9 have I had warm milk. But like,
Oh, okay.
it's good.
Yeah, I was way older than that when I tried it for the first
okay,
time. So
yeah.
that's probably what
I
was
might
like.
have been like, all right, this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I was like 17. So obviously, just horny as
Okay.
the first. Never mind. It's
Yeah, let's leave that right there.
But yeah, I digress. The fucking pretzels suck. There's
Well, all
no
right.
milk cheese.
Welcome back to the Queefcast.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, I forgot. I have my PAWG juice down here.
Is it actual POG?
Yeah, straight from the white girl. PAWG juice. You just like wring out a fat chick over.
No, I meant passion orange guava.
No, it is. Yes,
Excellent.
yeah. No, that would be disgusting. I mean, that could be anything. There's a lot
Well, I
of
mean,
juice in a
based
person.
on what you're into, I don't know. You told me that's
That would still be disgusting. To drink out of a cup like this in this
POG milk?
environment, yeah, PAWG juice.
POG milk adds a little extra layer of nastiness.
Yeah. Well, the milk can only come from one place, is the thing. Juice, that can come from almost anywhere on a human.
Just
I get
bring 'em
sock juice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you telling me these.
Do you get sock juice?
I get a little sock juice.
I
Yeah.
get sock juice if like it's been all day. I've been walking all day. I maybe get a little sock
Yeah.
juice.
Yeah. You wring a sock out on a fat chick, easy.
Yeah.
Just walking down the fucking stairs at her apartment complex. You got a half a cup of PAWG juice.
Damn, just have her like
This is disgusting.
do a couple laps up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, you're making money. Remember, each one of those steps is money.
But yeah, it's passion orange guava because I'm not drinking alcohol. It's been over a month, but I am sipping PAWG. It's just kind of nice to have a drink sometimes, you know, dude? Just wind down and have a drink.
Have a drink of juice.
More baby shit.
That's
But
funny.
this is tasty, though.
I'm gonna go sober for a while after my birthday because I'm planning on impregnating my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to have
I don't want to have a fucked up
FAS.
baby, you know.
Yeah. Some fetal alcohol action.
Yeah, so I mean, she already barely does. She drinks like twice a month, maybe.
Yeah.
If we bring her to a bar.
Your drinks. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just to humor me.
No, I meant like you don't remember when she drank your drink at the show and you
Oh,
you
yeah.
went on a tirade about it. It was funny.
No, I was mostly just shooting the shit. I
mean, I know it was a joke,
I
but
didn't
it
actually
was-
care, but it was fun. Oh,
I knew you were joking,
I
but
was
there
like-
was that guy at the table over there.
Yeah.
I was like, I hope he doesn't think this is serious.
Oh yeah, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, dude. Do you want a drink?
Yeah.
Because you had mine.
Yeah. And that guy too, that guy was kind of funny. It
It was
was
like the promoter at a local venue I like.
yeah. and he was just running his mouth to be cool. I mean, he gave me some privileged info. I got the Devastation on the Nation lineup before it dropped.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, Morbid Angel and Suffocation are headlining
I didn't
it.
catch any useful information from that guy.
Yeah.
I just ratted out some band that showed up 15 minutes late for a 30-minute set, then felt bad afterwards. So I'm like, well, those guys might not always be like that.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Oh, no, wait.
Might have fucked their career in one of the venues.
Well, you know what? He was really playing the defense on that, too. Do you remember?
No.
Yeah, you don't. You were pretty buzzed. But he kept trying to convey to you that, you know, because he's in the industry or whatever. He's like, well, dude, you know, sometimes stuff happens. You know, sometimes, like, you know, band troubles or this or that. And you're just like, pros and cons. They have their pros and like. It's pretty. You just were not hearing him, and he was like, but yeah, and then also you remember Zoth? Did you hear that? They almost didn't make it, so that was actively happening, and he was like in the loop on that. As you're like talking about how shitty it is for that band to have done that, and then the headliner was about to do that night. So I think that's partially why he was like, well, dude, I don't know, man. You know, things happen sometimes. Like, he's trying to make an excuse for Zoth before they even got there.
Yeah.
But they made it, so it didn't matter.
Like, that sucks if you're like some rookie amateur that doesn't give a fuck about anything.
Yeah. Then the headliner was like, that was about to happen. That was funny, though. That was a good show, dude. Fucking Atoll. I think they did play a little longer than they were intending to because Zoth might have been late, but they fucking...
I like that venue. I liked how you're just kind of right there, right in front of the band. Like,
yeah, that was nice.
The stage is low,
but
the ceiling is low.
It's got like a bar on it, though, at least, so it's not just like a shelf, you know, like a knee-high shelf.
And, how was the food you got? Mine was pretty good.
Oh, dude, I didn't get food. I got cheese fries.
Oh, okay.
I swear...
Slop.
I know it wasn't, but this is what it was. And it wasn't, but it was. It was just a plate of, like, you know, soggy fries, fried in really old oil. And then they, like, slapped several Kraft singles on the top of it.
Oh, shit.
And gave me ketchup, and that was cheese fries. And I ate it all, dude.
Damn.
I'm still pooping from that, dude.
Yeah, I got a BLT, and it was pretty nice.
It looked nice, yeah.
The bacon was perfect. Like, it was crispy, but not stiff.
Yeah.
Like, still had some ply to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I almost went for the Berg, but I didn't
want something greasy.
I intended on jumping around, so I was like, I don't want to fucking have a burger tumbling around in there.
Yeah, I didn't want the weight of the grease. So I was like, BLT, something fresh. Give me something fresh.
You know what's funny is I probably ate more weight in cheese fries than the burger would have been.
Yeah, that is funny,
so
actually.
There's still stuff flying around in there while I'm bouncing around.
And just as much grease and oil.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, my sandwich was very clean tasting.
Nice.
I liked that.
But yeah, do you remember Atoll? You were pretty wasted. They fucking almost, I swear the roof was about to cave in. They were fucking crushing it, dude.
I don't even know what band was what.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, another band. Sick.
Yeah, dude, Atoll, that was my favorite one that night, I think. Just because it was so much fun. Like, really stuff you can move around to. And they were kind of funny, I guess, whatever.
I couldn't hear one word anyone said. I got my ears blown out by the first band because I was just up front. I did the rookie mistake. I knew that it's not the move, but I just went hard as hell in the first band.
Yeah, you did. I was still sitting down by that point.
Yeah, I was the one guy up front holding it down. Like, let's get this fucking show going.
Yeah, I know you don't share this opinion, but I fucking hated that first band, dude.
Oh, no, I liked it.
I was actually embarrassed when they did that little crowd plant, when they planted the guy in there.
Oh, I was buzzed enough till I was like, oh, no way.
I suffered secondhand embarrassment on a massive scale that day.
Well, so first of all, I could barely hear what they were saying.
Yeah.
So then, like, when some guy...
They planted a guy in the crowd to pretend he was heckling the band, and then the band guy would be funny, and they would be funny back. And then you'd be like,
him go do a song.
Yeah, and then he rocks. Like, that's what happened.
Yeah.
It was just, and the band does metal versions of Michael Jackson songs.
Full Metal Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't want to drop their name because that's
no, actually, I like
because
them
I
a
hate
lot,
them.
So I'm gonna drop them. and then, like, to completely just dismember the illusion. Then that guy's running the merch booth after their set.
Yeah. I knew when that guy walked in, dude. He was wearing an ultra gay cowboy outfit. I was like, what the fuck?
He looked like David Lee Roth playing in
Yeah,
Texas.
that's what he was supposed to be, the David Lee Roth ripoff.
Yeah, it's like because David Lee Roth would dress up like
a gay cowboy.
oh, like if he goes to Texas, he would dress up like what would be more appropriate for like Georgia or Carolina, but he doesn't know the difference because he's retarded.
Which is gay cowboy.
That's the vibe I got. He's wearing heat waves or pit viper sunglasses and like, the fuck are those dangly things called again?
I know what you're talking about. They're made of leather. Like they look really
Yeah, like
frilly.
when you have like a leather jacket.
That's like
with
cowboy lingerie, dude.
Yeah, he had blue boots of those. What the fuck's the word for that? One of us has
Tassels?
It's not
Like-
tassels. That's what I was about to
I
say.
don't know, like
It's
little
not
flippy.
tassels.
Like it's like
There's a different word for it.
it's literally cowboy lingerie. Like it's
Yeah.
so gay.
The
Like
guy
it's-
probably gets laid every other show though.
he was with that chick
Which,
that I was complaining about, the one who was like twerking in the middle of the pit. And,
oh, the buzz cut bitch?
yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, they were together, but they're probably like a poly couple based on the way they looked.
I wouldn't have liked that if I knew that.
Yeah, there's a lot you wouldn't have liked if you were a little further back.
I noticed out of the corner of my eye some weird shit going on and just chose to face a little bit more to the left to avoid it.
I was ignoring them so hard because that chick, she's a chick dressed like a skank, and so she's just making it her little own personal show in the middle of the pit. And there's drunk dudes there that see a half naked woman, no matter what the fuck she looks like, and they're like, giving her the exact attention she is trying to get. And that's not
Some people make it really hard not to be misogynistic.
like, just do that elsewhere. Don't do that at a show, dude. Like, I'm not here to see you, believe it or not. Like,
Yeah.
it was crazy. And then she kept trying to bump me. I think the fact that I would not look at her, that just drives women crazy when you ignore them.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've been married for a long time. I'm well aware of the, like, you're not paying attention to me? Mm-hmm. Vibes.
Yeah, just like
They shoot, like, daggers at you with their eyes, but, like, in a, like, a wanting way. Like, I'm not good enough for you.
yeah.
I'm like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
With my mannerisms. It's like it's sexual warfare.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest
It
thing.
is. And I was thinking about this because when the male doubles down and tries to do what's right, like, well, in a situation for me, like where I'm now 30 and re-entering the dating pool, and you try and do the right thing and be like, I don't want to do that. Then the female doubles, like, I'm not going to do that against my every fiber in my being that needs to come. I'm going to mentally shut this down for both parties' benefits. And that just makes the female, like, dig in, and then they're on the offensive.
They need validation.
Yeah, then they're on the offensive, and it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Can't fucking...
I had like a micro afterthought about how funny it was that I didn't even like laugh about you saying like the every fiber of you needing to come, because I was just like, yeah,
Yeah, of course. Yeah, like yeah, that's not breaking news. It's
not a joke.
This is not a joke, dude. It's medical. Yeah, yeah, of course.
Keep going.
Right there with you.
That's funny. Yeah. It definitely helped that lady was
Disgusting.
very unattractive. There was
She looked like, okay, and she wasn't black, so I could say that she looked like a little monkey.
yeah, she looked like a little monkey swinging from vine to vine, shaking ass, seeing who wants to give her bananas.
She was like an Asian.
And no one,
she was like an
only
Asian
one guy
monkey.
wanted to give her bananas.
It was the Harkonnen guy. Like,
Yeah, the Harkonnen.
he was giving her bananas in front of David Lee Roth, dude.
Yeah.
And he didn't care. That's why I'm like, they might have been
I
poly.
think they had like a swinger couple or something.
Yeah.
It was kind of like loose.
Yeah.
Like they both just get laid every gig.
They don't really care about each other. Whatever,
Yeah, I wouldn't have bought a shirt if I knew that.
Or it's an economic thing.
I bought a shirt from
A lot of polyism is like economically motivated, I believe. It's like, wow, I hate this person, but I need them. Hey, how about we just go? I think that's a lot of what it is, especially over here where fucking nobody can afford to live on their own.
Yeah, we don't know where they're from though. They could be a local bit. Actually, that's
No, they
like
were
a
local. Full Metal
really?
Jackson, of course they're local. If they
That
made those
sounds
guys
local.
fly around the country with the other bands on that bill, dude, that would just be mean. Nobody there. The concert was Atre Billis, brutal, dissonant, kind of technical death metal. Atoll, basically brutal slamming deathcore, and then Zoth, which is a technical thrash band. They put a Michael Jackson cover band with a David Lee Roth singer in front of that. That was just mean. You know what I mean?
That's when you start the show off with laughs.
Yeah. But it was like...
I mean, it was sick, though. They had a lot of zazz, dude.
They did have a little zazz. I hated the crowd plant. I hated that.
Well, see, I kind of liked it because I was... So I had like 5 beers before the show even started.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. Yeah,
And then had probably 2 more drinks.
I probably would have liked it more, too.
I had a beer and a double whiskey Coke before the first band even started because they started late.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, what? No way. They're bringing him on stage, this heckler guy?
Yeah.
And
I believed it at first, too.
The guy's outfit was so outrageous, but like we live in an outrageous city, so I was like, oh, well, that could be a thing.
That guy was already on my radar.
It didn't shock me.
The second I saw him get up on stage, I was like, plant.
We live in a goofy town, so I just thought that could be real.
I thought it was real until he got on the stage, and I was like, that guy, of course.
Well, yeah, once he started like knowing the songs and like singing them good.
Well, I just mean once I saw his face, but they were the singer was like trying to make jokes to him, and I was like, what kind of fucking piece of shit stand-up are you trying to throw in the middle of this? Like,
oh, damn. Again, I
couldn't hear the voice.
I couldn't understand any spoken word because I was up close, and I got my ears fucking blasted almost immediately.
Yeah.
Actually, they're still ringing. That was 2 days ago.
Yeah, my right ear felt plugged when I got up this morning.
Yeah, my ears are fucked up. But I like them.
Yeah.
I like the well, it's because I like 80s shit. So like metal versions of 80s stuff live. I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
I know it's cheesy, but I thought it was fun.
You like that kind of music, it's fine. And I told the promoter guy too. I was like, I didn't like that, but it wasn't made for me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's just not my thing. You know, on a technical level, though, I could admit that it did sound good. Like,
it was
everyone played well and all
very
that.
well executed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get that. Like sometimes I hear like a country band, and I'm like, well, I mean, I wouldn't put that on myself, but like,
yeah,
they're good at that.
I can hear it. I get it. I don't
they're
not
good
get it.
at it.
Yeah,
that's just not what I like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. The next day was not fun, dude. My back's actually in a pretty bad way right now.
Yeah, I had a pretty vicious hangover at work. No stomach problems, but I had quite the headache all fucking day. And then I was like, oh, I know. I'll drink a Red Bull. That'll help. The caffeine will help. That made my hangover worse because I think the sugar just gave me a bigger headache.
Oh, yeah.
And I was immediately like, oh, fuck, shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Now I'm just more energized with a bigger headache.
Yeah,
That's not improvement.
You were throwing your noggin around. I saw it.
Yeah, I was rocking out.
You know, I just realized that when I was talking about Full Metal Jackson being like on that tour, actually, I said, you think they got them flying around the country with it? Nobody's flying. None of these bands are ever flying.
No.
They're never going to fly. They're on a bus.
It's a bus.
That barely works. They might not even make it through.
Yeah, half the time it breaks down.
Yeah, that's just it. Sorry, guys.
Dude, we fucking missed First Fragment because their shit broke down.
Yeah.
Because
yeah, that's right.
All in the cheapest fucking rent-a-vans possible.
Yep. It's crazy. But that's why it's so good. If if they had money, they probably wouldn't be as good at art.
Yeah, that's what happened to Obscura.
Yeah. This sucked, man.
Obscura got money. The second they got money, their music sucks.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Now they make music videos in not even necessarily classic muscle cars, but like kind of like post muscle car era cars. With
I don't know, like some
sunglasses
80s shit. Yeah, that video for it was off the newest album. What the fuck was that song called?
I can't remember the song.
That was so dorky. I cringed. It was just dorky as hell.
And the drummer did like the drumstick point at the camera like 3 different times. One's good per video.
Yeah.
I'll take one. I'll be like, all right.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was a drummer trying to be a little flashy, I might do that.
Yeah, that's
once.
that's like looking at somebody and winking at them like
How
several
many
times
times
in a
can you do
row.
that?
Yeah, like it's creepy, dude.
It gets weird.
It's weird.
The second one's uncomfortable. Then the third one's like, all right.
You're like, is this
dude.
guy gonna say something? Like,
Yeah, pervert.
fucking weird ass.
Point at me.
Yeah. Take those fucking glasses off. You're like 50, dude.
Yeah. You're not cool, dude. The only way to be cool later in life is to accept you're not fucking cool.
Yes, that is cool. Somehow it is.
Just age gracefully.
yeah, just fucking take your turn, dude.
These guys are all trying to be young.
Yeah, it's over, bro. It's over.
You missed it.
It's over. Yeah.
You weren't cool when you were young, and now you're trying to be cool.
No, just
because
play.
you have money.
Yeah, now play the stuff that doesn't hurt your hands, and it's fine. We're not gonna be mad. Like,
Yeah. Just don't try to be cool about it.
Yeah. It's crazy. Anyway, yeah, you fucking had a Florida trip last week.
Yes, my wife and I went to Florida for a week. We went to Daytona Beach.
That's sick.
That's where my dad lives.
Yeah.
And that was definitely the best beachcation I've ever had. We go to the beach every year, but this is the first time we've traveled far and wide to do so.
The Atlantic.
Yeah, you know, this is a West Coast podcast, Pacific North gang. I guess.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I don't really want to rep it too hard.
It's a cool place.
It looks nice.
Geographically, like
Yeah, the nature's nice, but like
the nature is so nice, dude. We get like a little like,
nature's. We live in a forest.
Oregon is like a biosphere with every biome in
We're
it.
like elves, dude. We live in like a little forest town, and then
yeah,
right
just
outside
carved.
of it is a big desert and Red Rock canyons and shit. Yeah, it's like a fucking RPG over
there's
here.
basically the Arctic.
Yeah, it's nuts.
There's several mountains.
It's nuts. It's a very beautiful place, but the people are insane and very gay.
Only right here though. Everywhere else is pretty chill.
Yeah, the rest of the state is far different. But anyways,
Incidentally, most of the people happen to be here, but
Yeah,
that's how this.
so
That's
that's
why
how-
this shit happens.
how
Yeah.
you get that. Anyways, Daytona Beach, complete opposite. You go to every one of there's a beach shop. That's what they're just called.
Uh-huh.
Literally every 3 blocks, a carbon copy.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking store, same color palette, selling the same shit, different business.
Yeah.
They're just so that like you can walk from the hotel to the beach shop. You can get swim trunks. You can get amphibious shoes and sassy T-shirts. And
Attitude tees.
the sassy tees over there are very pro-Trump DeSantis.
That's pretty sweet.
Uh,
It's almost like you went to another world over there.
Yeah, it's weird going from far left town to far right town because there was like this one shirt where it was Trump with 2 middle fingers on his mugshot, and it was like one for Biden, one for Kamala.
Dude, are there any cities or states that just don't give a shit? Come on.
I know.
Where's the place for me?
I know. I mean, I thought it was funny.
It's just why does everything have to be one way or the other?
I know. Like it was funny, kind of trivial at first, being like, "Oh, this is different."
Yeah.
But it's like
It's the same shit, just red.
it's different. Yeah, same shit, different air freshener, Lil
Yeah.
Wayne. Anyways,
Would I rather see the Trump merch than Biden merch? Yes. Yes, but also it's probably because I've never really seen Trump merch to that level.
I
So
mean,
that's exciting. That's new.
to see unironic, like cool guy politician merch is funny every time, and it was interesting to see the other side's version of that. Not that I'm not aligned with. I don't care. Like, can we just have a non-political town? Like, that shouldn't be your personality.
It's like sports now, is like,
If you're not running for office, then politics shouldn't be your personality. If you're not like a news guy, even if you're like say you're an armchair YouTube news guy.
shut the hell up. First of all,
Well, first of all, shut up.
shut the hell up, dude.
You're gay. You suck. But second of all, I mean, I get it. But the average person shouldn't be this concerned with politics. It's insane.
Yeah.
If you're a normal guy, you're just like, goddamn, these guys are breaking my balls. Now these guys are breaking my balls. Like, dude, like,
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Shut the hell up, everybody. Again, like
either run for office or shut up,
dude. Entering the dating scene on that again, like on some of these apps and shit.
Oh yeah, dating's political.
Yeah, there's like a whole check. I mean, I don't know. I've seen, for example, this was the craziest one. It was like no moderates, no apoliticals, no right wingers. I'm like, so nobody but just believes exactly what you believe.
Only date communists
because that's a problem with you having a difference in opinion or belief on something. Like, it's because they have been led to believe that their opinion is factually morally superior.
Their pussy's probably been dug out so much they only have room for an echo chamber.
Yeah, true.
Call of Duty hit.
That's good. Yeah. Echo chamber. That is the echo chamber. That is the left wing echo chamber. Is just
a communist pussy.
Yeah, fat poly communist pussy is the Portland echo chamber.
Yeah, you heard it here first, folks.
But no, that's crazy to be like, if you don't care about politics and you believe different politics, more importantly,
if you just
don't even look at me. Yeah.
If you're not in constant anxiety.
I don't have room for anything in my life that doesn't agree with me on every level. I just don't.
You should be thinking about politics constantly.
Yeah, I bet that,
You should be masturbating to Bernie Sanders.
And first of all, these people aren't attractive enough to be making demands like that. Like, it's
that's
crazy.
That's the wildest thing.
They'll come around, but it'll be too late.
Yeah, you missed the boat.
Yeah. Wild. But yeah. Political towns.
Yeah, so there was that one. Another big shirt I saw in multiple places was a DeSantis shirt. It said "Make America Florida."
Mm-hmm. I mean,
I almost got one of those.
That's kind of
funny. I almost got one of those because I thought it was funny, but I'm like, no one's gonna know I'm joking. There was another one where it said "Welcome to Florida," but Florida was shaped like a 9mm. But it had like all like the cities like dots and like the name of the city next to them on the gun. I was so close to getting that one, but again, I was like, no one is gonna think I'm not dead serious.
Yeah, that's the problem with some of that stuff. Like, I would love to have a Trump shirt with him behind bars giving the bird.
Yeah, that's
I would
funny
love
as hell.
that, but people would believe me.
They're gonna think that you take that at face value, because you can think it's ironic and still be like sick.
Yeah,
or you can just think it's ironic. Or you can think it's funny, but
even
no matter what, people are going to think you mean it because they don't know you. First impression, you're wearing you're basically a biker Republican is how people are going to see that no matter what.
I mean, dude, if the roles were reversed and it was Biden behind bars with two fingers up, that's still funny.
That's very funny. That one, I'd probably give more leeway that they might be joking.
Yeah, true.
Because who could mean that? Mm-hmm. The Trump shirts, it's like, oh, that guy probably means that.
Yeah, definitely.
The Biden one, it's like, this guy's probably not retarded.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it was funny going to a beach town that was completely aligned with Trump, just because it's a different world.
I mean, yeah, it sounds like an excellent land to vacation.
It was
sounds
also
amazing.
the cleanest beach I've ever been to. There was zero litter.
Daytona?
Yeah, no litter whatsoever. In fact, my dad was telling me that if you litter, you might get your ass kicked.
Nice.
They shame and physically intervene if you litter at Daytona.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that because, I mean,
beach litter, dude. Like, go throw it on the concrete in the city. Not, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
what the fuck, dude? Or put it in your pocket or in your bag.
I'm of the Louis C.K. belief that, like, if you throw like trash in the street at the city, that's not the environment. That's fine. That's perfect.
I was going through that thought process because I had some blueberries in my lunch. Like one of them or two of them had mold, and then I was going to throw them out the window. But I'm like, that's not returning it to nature. That's the asphalt.
Yeah,
that's
but
asphalt
a bird might pick it up and then die.
A bird might pick it up. They can probably tank some mold. I mean, they eat wild shit.
I mean, a crow could tank it for sure.
Yeah, and if it's
probably
not a crow
pigeon
eating
too.
it, then I probably hope that bird dies anyways. Pigeon?
Pigeon.
I don't give a fuck if a pigeon
Dude,
gets
pigeons
sick off
rule.
a blueberry. I don't like pigeons.
I love pigeons.
I like crows. Crows are sick as hell.
Crows rule. Pigeons are very smart too, though.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they're a complete failure story on humanity's part.
I know that we unnecessarily butchered messenger pigeons.
No, I just mean the reason that their populations here in America are because people brought them here and we're just like, we don't fucking want these, dude. And now we have pigeons.
Fuck.
Because of fucking retards, dude. Our predecessors.
Yeah, dude, we got rid of the bison so unnecessarily and unethically.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's like one of the
That was
greatest
quick.
sources of natural protein ever.
Mm-hmm.
And we butchered them to starve Indians.
yeah.
Didn't even eat the food. We didn't.
I
even
mean,
eat
that's kind of sick, though. That's kind of I don't know. I wouldn't condone it now, but like,
I mean, I guess if you're in 1852,
dude, I'll take that over releasing pets into the wild.
you'd rather butcher
Somehow.
butcher the bisons than
Yeah.
drop a snake off in the fucking swamp.
Somehow, yes.
Yeah, so we spent most of our time at Daytona, but we spent a day at St. Augustine, America's first city. First real city founded by Europeans.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if you
A city.
I don't know if you count a bunch of fucking teepees in a circle a city, but
No, dude. No, dude.
yeah. Anyways, so St. Augustine's, it's self-proclaimed America's first city, founded by the Spanish. Because we don't give them enough credit, they found it, not not England. And we went to the oldest fort there. They had a fort they fended off the English for like 40 days. The English couldn't take it because the Spanish, they made the fort out of this stuff where it's like compressed seashells and gravel. And the English thought that was retarded because that sounds retarded on paper.
I mean, if you can get it to stick together.
I mean, like
It's
that
like
doesn't
fucking
sound very
bricks.
structurally integral. But what happens is when you shoot a cannonball at that, it just eats the cannonball.
Mm-hmm.
It just gets stuck. It doesn't detonate, and it doesn't go through. It just
Wait, do they detonate?
it depends on the type of cannonball. Some of them
That sounds pretty advanced for back then.
they're not just hunks of lead. That's why they blow up when they hit shit. Haven't you seen
On
any-
what? On like movies or some shit? I don't
That's
know,
not-
dude. Cannibals, I don't know. I thought
It's
like
not just a hunk of fucking steel.
you
or
say that like
cast
that's
iron.
not going to fuck somebody up or something.
Getting hit with
That's massive kinetic energy.
getting
Like,
hit with a 6-pound cast iron ball, shot with gunpowder. Yeah, that could decapitate you. That could anywhere it hits you, you're effectively at least off the battlefield. Mm-hmm. It hits you anywhere.
structures. I mean,
Yeah, they'll fuck. Yeah, but no, they blow up, dude. They're filled with gunpowder.
do you know that for a fact?
There's different.
No.
There's 6
Because I know. I mean, I've seen
there's
it.
different kinds of cannonballs. There's different kinds of cannonballs. Some explode.
I mean, they explode in video games, like a
Some are
Spyro.
made for structural damage, like the chain shot, the
We got to get to the bottom of this,
the
dude.
spike shot, the Spanish shot. That's a unique one. The Spanish shot was filled with combustible stuff, like their version of fucking.
But that's like a grenade. So what's it made of that it's able to go through a wall and then blow up? And then also, does that explosion actually offer more like kinetic impact than just if it was a dense
most
ball?
cannonballs are made to fuck boats up.
Yeah. So that'll just shred, go right through you.
Yeah, so it depends. Like some of them are just balls. Some of them explode.
When we're exploding cannonballs, and all I said was when we're exp. Well, why do I sound surprised by that? It's of course they're listening. We all know this by now.
Well, I think you might not be the first person to be curious.
True. In the 15th century?
Yeah. That sounds exactly right. They found
Okay, I guess that is a fact.
Columbus found islands outside of America in 1492. I forgot what year they found the mainland, but it wasn't too long after that. Yeah, I got to piss. You can either keep doing your research or we're...
We can pause it because I, too, have to piss.
Okay. All right. Back from the piss break. Anyways, St. Augustine absolutely rocked. The fort was very sick. It was really cool to see. They still had some of the OG cannons that fended off the English. I didn't know that in Spain and at least Mexico, they make really ornate decorative cannons with inscriptions on each one.
That's sick.
One of them in Latin said "Thunderbolts from the offended king." And I was like shook how hard that went.
Yeah, that's sick.
Like if you're on the business end of that, it's because you pissed off the king of Spain.
We don't get war like that anymore, dude. It sucks, man.
Dude, we don't.
War is so fucking corny now, dude.
Yeah, we just have fucking little RV.
Just drones dropping.
Target drones
just
with
dropping
a stick
shit.
of dynamite.
You're dropping shit on top of people. I
Yeah.
can't even see it's there. Like, at least go throw it. Like,
Yeah, at least talk mad shit.
shoot it. Or
You have offended our land.
yeah, guns really fucking. We fumbled the bag with war when we invented guns.
It's like that fort was not only set up with cannons, but like they fixed like the land, like they landscaped. So there's a series of hills. Mm-hmm. So they have like one hill that's like false cover that is within mortar fire because the mortars are just designed to just hit the other side of that hill.
Yeah, parabola.
So if you like
action.
try to gather your troops at like the side of that hill where like the fucking rifles can't shoot you and like the straight shot cannons can't hit you, the mortars, you're just right there. So they just blast you with mortars. You climb the hill, then you're in the next tier of cannons range. Mm-hmm. And then if you clear that, there's a moat. Now the moat was not filled with water or gators like I would have personally done being in Florida. But however, the fort is a star fort. It's 5 points. So what that does is it's just a shooting gallery for the people on the fort. Mm-hmm. It's so easy to defend. And they did. They fended off multiple waves of English that never took the fort once. So, yeah, it killed a shitload of dudes, basically.
That's tight.
And they held out there. They had the whole town in there during one battle. And the English got fed up that they couldn't take the fort. They burned the town down and then left.
I will say you had to have serious balls back then because people were going into wars with zero intel.
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't know your tech, like they don't know shit.
Yeah,
they probably didn't even know the Star Fort existed.
Look through a telescope, but cannons have a range of 3 miles, the big ones.
Yeah.
So like you have to have a telescope that can see past that or be like at full speed trying to get intel. Like dodging cannon fire.
Yeah.
And they might get you at least once while you're doing that if you're within the 3 mile range. So what they did was the English actually set up a fort 4 miles away and then moved their cannons just within firing range. And they had like this cannon battle like just within firing range of each other.
That's
and
sick.
neither side could actually see their target.
Mm.
And so they just kind of had like a fucking saber-rattling, dick-measuring contest, shooting cannons near where cannon fire was coming from. And you only knew that you hit something if like you were receiving less fire.
If somebody was like really loud, like, oh!
3 miles away.
You heard echo. Oh!
You just hear like a...
Yeah, a little hit marker.
Got him. Sick. Fucking 1700s noob tube. Yeah, so that was cool. I really liked that.
Was last time war was sick, maybe.
Yeah,
Getting close anyway.
They had a lot of they had like a lot of plaques and stuff talking about the history of it. So actually, I probably doubled my knowledge of Spanish colonial history.
Nice.
Just from that one visit. Learned
That's cool.
so much. The Spanish had it first, and then they actually traded Florida to England for Cuba. Mm-hmm. And then they aided America in the Revolutionary War and got Florida back because they were on the winning side, and America agreed to give them Florida because they didn't really want it.
Florida back.
So they had Cuba and Florida, and then they realized God hates Florida because there's bugs, humidity, gators, and annual hurricanes. Like he just storm every year.
Yeah.
Fuck this place. So they sold
Everyone's everything gets wiped away, and they're like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Well, better get back to it.
Yeah, just rebuild.
Jesus.
Every year. So they sold it to America. But so England had it for a
They built
minute.
back better, is what they did.
When Spain had it, it was actually a safe haven for escaped slaves. They would house slaves, and they actually built them their own fort in their own like little town for just the escaped slaves.
Nice.
And then when England got it from that treaty, because the fort was never taken by force, only by legal means, England immediately ended that policy and re-enslaved everybody.
Yeah, classic Ing.
And then Spain got
move.
it back, reinforced the no slaves thing because they were early on that shit. And then when they sold it back to America, America re-enslaved.
Like, how about just a little slave?
Yeah, they re-enslaved everybody. And then they used it as a detention center for Native Americans.
Florida.
Yeah, that fort. So they're like, not only are we taking the slaves back, but also we're putting engines in here.
Yeah, in your fucking nice ass fort, dude.
Yeah,
This is now a receptacle for us.
and they actually they have some like they have still the stone holy water dispensers in the walls,
That's cool.
so you can see like the oldest intact American Catholic holy water. I don't want to say dispensers because like it was flowing with
Yeah.
new water, but I've
Fountain.
I can't think of the word
Fountain.
and it's not a fountain because there's not flowing water.
Oh, it doesn't flow? Then why would you say dispenser?
That's what I mean.
That's why I was trying to give you the
pool.
benefit of the
They're
doubt.
little-
Yeah, you really
little
shouldn't have used that word.
pools. Little pools in the wall. There's a word for it. I'm trying so hard to remember, but I can't think of the word.
Fuck is cistern?
No, they're
No,
just
that's
like little.
fret-
They're
that's-
just like little things.
Fucking bird bath?
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Holy water.
Trying to think of
bird
other
bath.
small things of water. That's all that came to mind. That was serious.
All right. If say we actually got comments on anything we ever post ever,
Yeah.
then the Catholic bros would be chewing me up here. But we don't get comments anyways. So
Is it like a religious word for
there's a
this?
word for the container of holy water upon entering a chapel?
Okay, yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know it, but I've heard
you can
it
see they still
said.
have the cots. It was basically just a giant plank of wood that there was bedding on. You put your sleeping bag on. Mm-hmm. Anyways, yeah, the fort was sick. We went to Gainesville for a night because that's where my father's ex-girlfriend he had a son with lives. And that Gainesville, that is the stereotypical everything anyone has anything to say bad about Florida. That's Gainesville. High humidity, constantly being eaten by bugs and alligators. That's
Yeah.
Central Florida. That's Gainesville. That place sucked.
I don't think that's what
hated
most
that
people
place.
are complaining about when they complain about Florida. Nowadays, it's all about the people.
Okay,
Like,
well,
the crime.
If you're taking politics out of it, then that's
No,
the
I
people-
mean like Florida man shit. Florida men are a meme.
that's where the Florida man lives.
Yeah. Okay.
But-
Okay. Well, yeah. Then cool.
Not,
I'd
not
say-
like not based Florida man, but like
Florida man. Just
yeah,
Florida man.
Florida men, Floridian men. That's Gainesville.
I don't know who
It's like
based
a-
Florida man is. That's not what I'm talking
actually
about.
a weird mix because it's also a university town. So half the town is like
Retarded.
hippie neo-lib I was gonna say conservatives. I meant communists. Mm-hmm. So you have gay hippie literally living in a school bus. They have school bus homeless instead of RV homeless.
We got
over
school
there.
bus homeless over here, dude.
That's the default. The default over there for if you are homeless on wheels, it's school bus homeless.
Well, that's like
And they're mobile.
I think about the homeless as like a species evolving, or like
yeah, but
think
they have
about art.
There's different breeds.
Yeah, no, but those homeless sound like they got like the third tier of engrams, like in Ark. Like they got
Yeah, school bus.
Yeah, get the you know what I mean. Like it's
Well,
no
it's
longer
RV, it's
fabric.
furniture.
Structure. The homeless over here are starting to get structures, dude. Like
Yeah.
they figured out structures. It's
You
a
got-
small.
They've moved on from thatch.
Yeah, yeah. They're up at fucking plank. You know,
Yeah, they got plank.
over there they got metal. That's sick. Good for them.
Well, no, they just have school buses. So you have
That's metal.
Half the town.
Doesn't matter how you.
Half the town is hippie communists. The other half of the town is old world racists.
Yeah.
The town is segregated. Mm-hmm.
I mean that exists.
There's a white half of
America.
town and there's a black half of town, and the populations do not cross borders. So my dad lived there for a while, and he used a black laundromat, and they were always shocked to see him.
They ever hassle him?
Not hassle, but they were just surprised that he
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
went over there because it's cheaper and they do it just as good.
Yeah.
And he would even have people telling him, like, "What do you use the one on this side of the train tracks?
Yeah.
What do you, like, what?"
That's crazy.
My dad was telling me that they've improved to look over the shoulder before saying it. Racism.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Which
It's a
is-
step.
For them, a big step up, apparently.
It's a step, and then you make it to
They at
just
least
being a
look
normal
around.
person, and you just only say it in front of your friends and at home.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
next step, is just saying
That's
it.
the final step.
Yeah.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's not pretend like it gets any better than that.
Yeah, it doesn't get better than that. Anyone who says it does is a fucking liar.
Yep. So, yeah, Gainesville sucked. That's probably the worst
Oh, you know, I
city
thought you were gonna
I've ever been to.
after all that. I thought you were gonna tell me a story about how you liked it.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No. Constant barrage of mosquitoes, and there's alligators there.
Yeah. I mean, that's
There's
just
dinosaurs that want to eat
they
you.
will eat you if you're not.
They want to
looking.
eat you, but they are smart enough to know they can't just stage an assault.
Yeah, they know their limits. Yeah,
They know their limits, but they have their eye on you.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting for you to slip up.
they're open to it. Yeah.
They're waiting for you to get a little bit further away from your pack
Yeah.
and get a little too close to the water. And then small dogs, forget about it.
Yeah, it's over.
They
You gotta have a
can't
cage
even-
in your
they can't
backyard.
even contain themselves if you have a small dog. They'll just go for it in front of you.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah,
That'd be a nightmare to see.
They munch small dogs
Yeah,
all the time.
it's unfortunate.
So yeah, we went there because that's where my dad's ex-girlfriend and my half brother live. So I got to basically meet my half brother. I haven't seen him since he was 1.
Damn,
He's 10 now.
that's got to be a weird thing.
It was weird being like, "Hey, I'm your brother."
Did you feel anything for him when you saw him?
Yeah, I liked him. He looked. He had the same eyes as me.
You're like, okay, I see
So
it.
I'm like,
I can see it a
my
little bit.
kin.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
You know what's funny is he memes. He's a memer. He has a YouTube channel.
Damn, that's
And
funny.
he memes. He's
Plug
like,
it. What is it?"
Oh my god! All the time, he would be like, "Oh my god!"
Like in real life.
Yeah, just
Nice.
out loud. What the hell?
Yeah, internet child.
He's just hitting those all the time, and he was trying to explain something. My wife was like, "What are you talking about?" And he was like, I saw him get a little frustrated, and then he did the hand clasp.
Yeah,
Like I do when I'm mansplaining to
tent?
my wife. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He tented his hands. Like, well, there's a thing called the internet
yeah.
just being a little.
Dude, what is that? I
Being a
started
little
doing that a
dickhead.
while ago. Like, if I'm like standing up, talking to a chick or something, I'm like, I'll just
the
do
hand
that.
clasp.
I just, it's not like
the tent.
yeah, but it's not like in a condescending way or anything. It just started happening, and I catch myself doing it. I'm like, what the fuck?
He
dude?
only did that when he was being condescending. And I was like, this guy's a little prick. Get off him.
Damn.
Yeah, so we stayed at their place for one night, and we're building shit with Legos. I made like a
Starfort.
I made a urban assault vehicle. It was a 3-man thing. But I couldn't find enough parts to give like the driver like 2 different like steering mechanisms because it was just levers.
Yeah.
So I put a goblet in his other hand, be like, hey, he's drinking and driving.
Nice.
And then when I left, I saw on his YouTube channel that he made a stop motion Lego animation with the vehicle. I made.
Drinking and driving.
Yeah, they just crash the car, then gets blown up by a missile from Boba Fett. I was like, sick. Dude.
That's pretty funny. What's the YouTube channel?
Well, I'm not gonna plug my
Is it his name?
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna plug my 10-year-old brother's YouTube channel. I don't need.
Why not? It could be funny.
I don't need some maniacs commenting on there.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But yeah, dude, he's got more subscribers than us.
Nice. Maybe we should ask him to plug us.
Yeah, I know. That would actually be good for the channel if my 10-year-old brother plugged our podcast.
Well, we just grew up in the Wild West internet, dude. They're growing up with the algorithm shit,
Yeah.
so they'll just have they just know better what to, and they're younger. That's what it is too.
He made one meme video that got 20,000 views.
Yeah.
It was like Woody has Buzz with like a little like song behind it. It's like this guy's got fucking Nemo's got Dory or whatever. That wasn't one of them. I can't remember. And then the last one, and what I have, and then it just shows like a guy like prostrating to a cross and like Christ behind him, like patting him on the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, my brother's sick.
That's pretty funny.
Dude, my brother's so sick.
Yeah, this guy rules.
Yeah. But so also living with them, my dad's ex-girlfriend and my little brother is this 9-year-old girl that they've basically adopted because her mother is school bus homeless in Gainesville.
Ah.
And just kind of dropped her off for summer break once and then didn't pick her up when the school year started.
Mm-hmm.
And so because of this, she's constantly fighting for validation and kind of loud and sporadic.
The kid.
Yeah.
That's
and just kind
unfortunate.
of running all over the place.
Yeah.
And that hypes up my little brother because there's a high energy kid his age.
Mm-hmm.
So taking them anywhere was a little bit of a nightmare.
Damn. Sorry, I gotta stop.
I had to be like, don't run up the down escalator. If someone's coming down that and you're halfway up running up, they're going to be a little upset.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nightmare.
Yeah, just that kind of shit. Like, just basic stuff. And then they went back with us to Daytona for the rest of the trip. The hotel didn't even charge me for having extra guests.
Cool.
They charged us for an extra car parking like $20. And that was sick as hell. But yeah, anyways, Florida fucking rules.
Mm-hmm.
I guess if you lived there in general, you have to deal with annual hurricanes, so I don't know if I'm about that. But Daytona was so nice, I thought about it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that's the geezer's paradise. Like, that's
I
where
considered
geezers
it.
go to die.
It looked so nice. Like, not just the beach, but the town, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all the lawns are perfect.
Yeah, sidewalks are like white, you know,
Yeah,
like
it's literally perfect over there. Everything looks beautiful because they have a high shame on degradation.
yeah.
Like, if you litter or like make a mess and you don't immediately do something about that, then you get shamed.
Yeah, I think that's coming up in the world. Like, it happens here a lot. Like,
That's the only way.
you see, dude, shame is such a good motivator. That's why they try to be like, you should never be ashamed of being a fat, disgusting piece of shit, dude. You should just love yourself, and who gives a fuck?
That doesn't advance humanity.
No. Shame
Shame.
advances humanity.
Chimpanzees understand shame.
Yeah.
That's how they keep their society together. I mean, not that it's great, but they weed out what's too excessive for chimps with shame.
Yeah.
Animals shame each other. It's a tool for progress.
Yeah. It's nice.
Humans need to go back to when we shamed, because I went to Florida and there was plenty of things to be shameful about, and that's what kept it clean.
Yeah. I'm interested to see how monkey society is going to advance with our intervention. You know what I mean?
Well,
I mean,
I don't
it's
know.
not enough right now for the wild populations to be affected, but there's a population of captive monkeys, and
Dude, there's wild monkeys in Florida. I didn't see any,
yeah,
but I'm
dude,
told if you go to certain towns, they have wild monkeys. It depends.
fuck
what-
monkeys, dude. I fucking hate. That's my least favorite animal,
monkeys.
dude. Yeah,
Monkeys are little cocksuckers. For
yeah,
sure.
dude. Always.
They know they're doing bad. They know you're not going to like what they do, and they choose to do it.
Yeah, the thing that really turned me off about 'em, I was always kind of like ambivalent towards monkeys, like whatever. I mean, it's fine. I get it. But once I just, videos started coming around of monkeys like torturing and killing each other, like just like killing for clearly for pleasure, like not just for survival.
Chimps do that too.
Then I was like, oh yeah, these are just as gnarly as people. Like
they're worse.
Yeah, because they don't have shame yet.
They have shame. That's just not on the list.
It's not advanced yet.
It's not on the shame list doing that.
Yeah, and I mean, you can't get humans still do that, I guess.
Yeah, when you get a group of humans that don't shame each other, then what it turns to is hype.
Mm-hmm.
And you go back to monkey mode, and you hype up bad behavior.
Yeah.
And that's what monkeys do. They kind of hype each other up doing that.
Yeah.
Like one monkey will steal, and the other monkeys cheer from the treetops.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, that was sick, dude.
They love that shit.
Fuck humans.
You should do that again, dude.
That'd be so sick. Like, if monkeys had YouTube...
Yeah, I gotta give them phones, I was just gonna say. Like,
if we gave them phones and YouTube, it'd be over. They'd be uploading wild shit.
If we were ever worried about them as, like, competition later on, like, if they started getting real smart, we could just give them phones now, you know what I mean?
Just stunt it.
Yeah, give them their own, like, controlled...
No, I think that would advance them.
Give them their own controlled, like, internet sphere that it's only monkeys can get on it. Or, like, we can access it from the outside, but just to watch
Only
the
like
shit.
zoologists.
Yeah, they can edit the stuff, but we can all watch it. Like,
yeah, you can't comment or like
yeah.
monkey content.
That's an interesting experiment. You see,
ChimpTube?
Just Chimpnet, dude. I'd be interested to see the kind of malarkey that gets posted on Chimpnet.
Bragging about who has the most bananas.
Yeah. It's
They're like, this guy tried to steal my coconut, so I bashed his brain in. Social experiment gone wrong.
There's a video of a monkey, like he's mouthing the words to the monkey rap in the back, and he's got like a stack of bananas in his hand, holding it up to his phone like an ear.
Oh, he's getting a little racist.
His
now.
ear like a phone. Sorry. Why? How would that be racist? I'm just talking about animals, dude.
I don't know. I didn't think that was a relative to.
That's just stupid behavior. Like, if I'm assuming bananas would be their currency. You know, like a kid of no racial denomination would on Instagram hold a stack of cash up next to his head and be like, "Look how cool I am."
It's it's okay because whites are doing that now too.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I did not picture a black person when I said any of that. Not
Whoa.
once. How dare you?
Hey.
How dare you?
Abort the bit.
Yeah, it's cool. I think we're at like an hour and change, hour 2.
Yeah. Well,
Any other Florida highlights?
I mean, I think I pretty much mentioned all of it. We did a lot of mini golf. So,
Nice.
We got back to this side of the country on Sunday night.
Mm-hmm.
The flight sucked ass. It was just too long.
Yeah, how funny would it be if you told one of those Spaniards about that? You like complained about that to like a Spaniard at the fucking Star Force.
To get here. I
You're like, dude, do you know how long it fucking took me to get across to the other side of the country? Oh, gee, I don't know, like 5 months. Yeah,
it was a 5-hour flight from Georgia to Seattle.
Yeah, but it's allowed to suck, Like
But if you sit still,
yeah, dude.
at least they can walk
like,
around the boat.
Yeah, it's like fucking boring, dude. It's
Dude, I had enough time to watch Dark Knight and Rocky.
That's sick.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Dark Knight. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a rewatch on this.
I turned on the subtitles in case anyone else was viewing over my shoulder.
Like I know. Yeah.
Yeah, this movie's sick, right?
Who's not watching that movie if it's on, dude? It's captivating. It's just captivating.
Yeah, there was like some lady in front of me watching Yellowstone and some other lady watching some Sydney Sweeney, what I thought was maybe a romantic comedy.
Chick, an actress playing in a movie. It's definitely a romantic comedy. I see the thought process.
Have any more intelligence than that.
That's not where I would have gone with it, but I hear you. I hear you.
Just telling jokes. This is a comedy podcast.
Yeah. Nah, just
women are just as smart as. I mean, okay, abort that bit too.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Apparently, the return trip per boat is a lot faster because of the Gulf Stream. You can get back to Europe a lot faster than you can get from there.
That's cool.
So
I like that.
They could go collect their gold and artifacts, bring them back to Spain real quick.
Yeah. Got extra weight, more momentum.
That's why
the current.
That's why the fort in Florida was so important, because you have to pass by St. Augustine.
Yeah.
To get there. So there'd be English ships going by, and they just fucking shoot
Raid
cannons at them.
Just pirate them.
Yeah, I mean, basically, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the ops, though, so...
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. Yeah, if you're a Spanish colonial...
It's on site.
Yeah, it's on site with England.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you see them come, and you're like, load
Yeah.
the cannons, dude. I don't know why they're here, but I don't see a white flag waving, so shoot them.
Mm-hmm. And they were right to do that.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
the English, dude.
Spanish...
Idiots.
Honestly, like, Spain, America was so tight. Like, all you had to do was be Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
And it was...
It's not so bad.
And it was sick.
Potentially, possibly...
They didn't even like slavery.
Yeah, it potentially might have been one of the best ways to live, you know?
At that time,
Yeah.
that was... You know how much of an upgrade...
I meant ever. No, I mean, like...
Yeah, ever, yeah.
I mean, I don't know how they were on, like, sanitation or, like...
I mean, better than the fucking Aztecs.
For sure.
It was an
I just don't know. I wasn't saying it was bad.
So like, the only people that it was a downgrade for would be the Aztec nobility.
Yeah, because they weren't
They
hot
had it
shit anymore.
sweet.
Yeah. Shit was sweet. They thought shit was...
But they were also just kidnapping local villagers and sacrificing them on the reg. And so for those guys, huge upgrade. You're no longer going to get cannibalized. Mm-hmm. You're no longer just going to have your whole village fucking captured apocalypto style. That's illegal.
Yeah.
No, you can't make fucking pozole out of human parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's traditionally a human dish. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I didn't know that. And I think I was better for it just 10 seconds ago, not knowing.
Yeah. Traditionally human meat dish.
Yeah.
Spain was like, we ain't having that. You can't eat each other.
Yeah. Hey, that's what's up. I mean, I always knew I liked those guys. I just didn't know why.
If you're going to get colonized by a European power, Spain's probably the best one.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess the Germans threw their hat in the fucking ring in Africa, and they supposedly were gentlemanly
Benevolent. Benevolent. I was thinking about starting a ruler company called Benevolent Rulers. I literally had that thought.
Like well, like 1 foot, like a ruler in school.
No, it's just because like a benevolent ruler would be. It was such a stupid thought.
No, I mean, like, what do you make?
Rulers.
Yeah, like for schools.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I was talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, like ones that kids are
would
going to
be
measure their
funny.
dicks with when they hit 16.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be for, or you know what? Maybe it will. I'll have it like a cut out on the side of it, like so it's a little rounded, so you're not like.
It's just base here.
Yeah.
No cheating.
Yeah, I move all the numbers up like a full inch and then cut off like the 1. No, there's no 2 inch on it.
You just make it like
I cut it off at 2 inches, so everyone's at least got like 3/4.
be like real nice,
Minimum.
real nice about it, and have like the inches actually be like every inch is like a quarter short. So like, be like, oh, dude, 8.
Dude, it just starts at 3,
Hell
so you got
yeah.
an 8-incher now. It's fucking.
Well, I mean,
It's foolproof, and that's a benevolent ruler.
I mean, yes,
It's-
that is
I
very
just
benevolent.
raised the national average. Like,
yeah. You boost the confidence.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, the economy's doing better because everyone's full of themselves.
yeah, dude. Yeah, and then
They're like, yeah, dude, this company fails. I still got a big dick, so they just go all in. Everyone's stoked. The
Yeah, that's
economy's
good.
brave.
that's good stuff, dude.
Heck yes, game.
I mean, you could this could be huge.
you could do that now.
This could be huge. Point down.
You'll make it huge. Yeah.
I will make it so.
Hey, no one fucking do that because we're gonna make
Yeah.
a video about that. Don't fucking do this joke.
Shit.
This is YouTube. This is gonna be YouTube copyright. I'm uploading this to YouTube.
Yeah,
I'll
quick.
know.
Quick, hit upload.
Yeah.
For real though. Hour 10. I think we should call it. Quit while we're ahead.
Okay. Let me think about it. I think that was pretty much it for the Florida trip. I mean, yeah, we just walked the beach every day, so it's not like shit was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was. They had one of those slingshot things, where they just launch you into fucking orbit.
Oh yeah, fuck those.
And
I'll never go on one of
we
those.
saw a guy getting loaded into that, and
Bitch out.
Me, my dad, and my wife all saluted him.
Uh-huh.
and he saluted us back, and then just got launched.
Oh, he did it? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say he got out or something.
No, we saluted him as he was doing it.
Yeah.
And he saluted us back and then got launched into space in front of his girl who didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I never had the balls for that ride, dude. I'll never fucking do that.
I almost forgot to say, the whole time I was there, every time we went to a store, I had this ongoing gag that I was the only one laughing at. But I was trying to do like a Savannah, Georgia accent.
Yeah.
The entire time. And I don't know why, but I couldn't stop doing it. So it'd be like,
Well, who's going to call you out? You know, like...
I'd be like, excuse me, ma'am, it says 2 for $6.
You were emboldened by anonymity.
The machine is ringing me up for $7.50 now. I don't necessarily mind $1.50, but I just want to make sure that the machine is working properly.
She's like, why the fuck is this guy talking like that? Like,
Yeah, and then-
it's like clearly fake, like on the
Yeah, and then-
outside.
And then like it'd be alcohol, so then I have to show my organ ID.
Yeah.
And then they'd immediately give me like a one eyebrow up, like
Yeah.
Yeah, my we went to a Winn-Dixie. So I got those over there.
I don't know what that is.
It's basically Safeway.
Oh, okay.
They're
Sure.
Safeway, Winn-Dixie, and I had my dad just riding like one of those mobility scooters the whole time, and he was we were doing like this gag where like he was like being let out of the old folks home for like an hour for free time,
Yeah.
and so he kept crashing into shit and be like, fucking cocksucker. And I'd be like, nah, you see why I don't let you out of the home for more than 45 minutes a day. Your behavior, sir, is borderline unacceptable.
Jesus.
And I mean, we were the only ones laughing, but it was very funny.
Yeah.
It was good. My dad's a goofball like
That's
me,
nice.
so that was a lot of fun. Oh yeah, we went to Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's was dope. If we replaced every 7-Eleven with Buc-ee's, I think this would be a better country. It's kind of like
That sounds
super
right.
7-Eleven, because they have everything 7-Eleven does, but they also have a big merch store.
I don't know. I really like 7-Eleven. I'm not saying Buc-ee's isn't better, but like you've been to places that just don't have 7-Elevens, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck do you guys do without these? Like,
Okay, yeah, so like minimum requirement. You
7-Eleven.
shouldn't be able to incorporate a city without at least 2 7-Elevens.
yeah.
But,
Yeah, or you can be like a, like a subdivision or something. Like, that's cool, but you're not a city if you don't have a fucking 7-Eleven.
Yeah, what
like,
the fuck are you doing?
not even a town, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Or if you're a town, you got to have like a fucking saloon, like a wooden saloon
Yeah.
at the very least.
But yeah, Buc-ee's
City,
is
though.
just super convenient store. They also have a full deli.
Mm-hmm.
I smelled some of the most beautiful smelling brisket ever there.
Nice.
We just ate, so I didn't get any.
Damn.
I really regret that. But I got a bunch of Buc-ee's merch. I got a hat. I got a magnet. I got a sticker pack. I got a Buc-ee's phone holder where it's just the Buc-ee beaver holds your phone between his lap and his teeth.
That was pretty nice.
And it's sick, dude. I don't know why. I love Buc-ee.
Dude, Buc-ee is sick.
I see Buc-ee and I'm like, I don't know what it is.
That's
but
just a feel-good logo.
I really like that beaver, dude.
Yeah. That's good beef, dude.
It's good beef. They didn't have a mascot at this Buc-ee's. Unfortunately, I was gonna have my picture with him,
I could go either way on that one.
but I would have loved if there was a Buc-ee.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is they have like a merch store where like you can get plushies, and they just for some reason they just have one Buc-ee that's just a chungus. They have fat, chunky Buc-ee. It's just one of the plushies you can get.
That's sick.
And I almost got one, but then I had to hold back. I'm like, I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do with? I just have this thing now.
Yeah.
It's just decor. Like, what? I can't do anything with this fat Buc-ee.
Yeah.
It's funny to have a big fat beaver, but like,
Yeah.
what am I gonna do with a big fat beaver?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you were like hitting the Disneyland vibe there. You're like, dude, I want a fucking stuffed animal. I want to meet Buc-ee. Like,
Yeah. No, I did. It felt like adult Disney. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm like,
trucker Disney.
yeah, dude. You know what? They don't actually allow semi-trucks at Buc-ee's.
Good. That's probably why they're so clean.
The-
That's why they have the cleanest restrooms. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and then outside they have like the wages for each job, and they make good fucking money working there.
I don't know if I like that. Like having my wage posted as like a bragging.
That's the
I don't
starting.
know.
I mean, that's just the starting wage. If you just clean the bathrooms there, you make $18 an hour.
Yeah.
And in Florida, that's baller. 'Cause
That's better than
their minimum wage is like $9 there.
really.
Yeah. Cost of living is cheap.
I would have thought they'd be up there,
Cheap as hell,
like
dude.
you know, any other coastal town.
I would fucking
City.
hit up a store, get a bunch of shit. It'd be like $20.
Nice. I
It's
like that.
so cheap there. Gas, $3.
Dude, I bought some yerba mate, 2 little bags of candy, and a fucking thing of pouches, and it was about $20 the other day. I left with like 4 things, and it was $20.
So like
I was fucking fuming.
cigarettes there. I don't smoke cigarettes. I do pouches, as you know. But cigarettes were like $5.
Yeah, I remember when they were $5 here. That was like 10 years ago.
The expensive ones were $7.
Oh my god. I might not have stopped smoking though if they weren't that expensive.
Well, that was the idea, and we kind of let them win.
Yeah.
But then we just switched to pouches. Like, fuck you, I still want my nicotine.
Well, no, we didn't let them win. They banked on people not quitting because of that.
Then they get to report that as success.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look.
Either way, it's
we
win-win for them.
We bled them into submission.
Or we made a fuckload of money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, either one.
They
it's
win.
a win-win for the fucking
That's some evil
liberal
shit.
government,
Yeah.
fucking so gay.
Yeah.
Anyways.
They took Juuling away from me.
And fuck you if you voted for that.
Because after that shit, Juul and stuff like was becoming immensely popular. That's why they banned it here, because they're losing money that they need to borrow from the tobacco companies.
Yeah.
Based on tax revenue. So
Yep.
they fucking
Now-
then they cranked the price on Juul up by 50%. It's $30 here for a fucking it's $26.99 for 4 Juul pods here.
That's ridiculous.
So I had to quit that. That's why been on the pouches for years now. They're coming for those eventually.
And Chuck Schumer's already talking about Zyn.
Yeah. That's not good. I don't like that. Get off the fucking internet with that shit.
Can't we have one thing?
Yeah.
Can't we have just something? We're already broke peasants.
This is why you have to gatekeep,
Just-
dude.
Can't
'cause
we just have the fucking Zyns?
cool thing comes out, people like it a little bit, time goes on, gets very popular because people recognize it's good, then people ruin it, and then the new thing comes out.
And then the government taxes it.
Yeah, that's when that's when people ruin it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. And then people vote for it because they're like, the people who don't enjoy nicotine tax those who do.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, you have to be rich to smoke.
That's kind of nice, though. I kind of respect
It's
that
like,
hustle.
Now you have to be upper class to smoke cigarettes.
Think about if you could, like, tax people for doing shit you didn't like. That'd be so sick.
Like,
if
just-
I was ever on the right side of
Just
that.
double
like,
the prices of Taylor Swift tickets, and then all of a sudden our freeway's a little nicer.
Yeah. Yeah. Double the price of,
Okay,
like,
well, see, that makes sense.
of vegan, like, chicken tenders. You know what I mean?
yeah. Just, let's tax Impossible Burgers.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
That'd be... They're bad for your health. That would be righteous.
I would like doing that to another group, is what I'm saying, but I
Yeah, but
don't
when it's
like.
me?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
that's what I'm saying. I'm a hypocrite.
Keep your hands off my Zyn. My pouch is my choice.
Yeah, dude. You think I wouldn't be this room wouldn't have stale fog lingering at the bottom of the carpet because
Oh, dude,
I'd love to Juul. It's too
you know
expensive.
how often I'd come over if this was a smoking inside house? We
Yeah.
just have cigarettes.
No, not
I would-
cigarettes. Never
I'd pick up-
cigarettes.
I'd pick up smoking.
no, Juul. I mean,
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
yeah. I'm not an animal, dude. I'm not gonna smoke a cigarette inside. I will Juul inside though.
No, I've never
If
seen
it wasn't
someone
26.
vacuum more often than you.
Yeah,
So-
it just bugs me when crap's on the floor. I don't know. It's almost like
I let it linger until I step in something.
well, that's what happens. I walk around barefoot most of the time, so shit just sticks
I
to the
usually
bottom
have
of my
socks
feet.
or slippers on, so I don't notice all the time. But the second I touch like a popcorn kernel,
It's over.
then I'm like,
That's me every day. I'm a huge barefoot head, so I oftentimes have little like bird seeds stuck to my pellets and
well,
shit.
yeah, you also have birds. I
Yeah.
guess if I had
There's a lot more crap
if I
flying
had
around.
literal animals in my house, I'd probably vacuum more often.
Yeah. Well, dude, I don't know, because when the dogs were here, they would scoop it all up. There was more animals, and it was better.
Oh, well, you have half your animals doing a job like cleanup.
You know how often I drop shit in the kitchen, and now I just have to pick it up? It fucking sucks, dude. I
Oh, you
miss them
slurp
so
it up?
much. She took the dogs, fellas.
Damn.
It's okay. It's all good now. Anyway.
All right, guys.
Cool.
More content coming soon. Like and subscribe.
Thank you.
Skits coming soon. Queef on, queefing on.
Goodbye.